Uh, uh, doo-doo. Let's see. Bakugo gonna get it. All Might will sacrifice himself and join the other wielders. Deku will start to come to realization of what the world is and turn to the villain. Well, you think that's gonna happen? Like, you think that's would that still mean that what's his face predicted the future that he was gonna go? Deku will start to come to realize the world is and turn to the villains. Shoto will kill Dabi, but not before he kills Hats and Endeavor. Shigaraki will become good and fight alongside the heroes. Ochako will fall in love with Deku and do whatever he wants. All for One will be killed by Deku, and thus making him the world's hero, strongest hero in the world. Oh, you think so? I think they're gonna make it too simple. I think they're gonna like I think a bunch of the old villains and old heroes are gonna gang up on All for One. I'll be honest with you. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's all gonna come down to a battle at the school. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I never thought.
I think if they do like pull that where like Bakugo gets offed and All Might, like that would be real spicy. That'd be some Game of Thrones level, like knocking people out left and right. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be like classic. I think it's gonna be like pretty standard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping to see the sniper lady make a comeback, and I think she will. I think she will. She'll make a comeback, and I think we're gonna get like a little bit of like all the people that used to that have lost their powers and are like coming back together. We're gonna get the whole freaking what's the what I'm trying to remember the name. Like Aries gonna be there. Like she already like we've already seen like I'm not trying to spoil nothing either, but we've already seen that she was able to get the powers back for one of the heroes. So it's like I'm wondering like does that mean depending on because I know it's gonna be like she needs to like juice up essentially her powers to reverse whatever it needs to happen. Like how long would she have to take to reverse back the cat girl? What's her name? I forgot her name, but she the cat girl with the green hair. She could potentially also get reversed too. Do you think Deku will become a villain? I don't think he'll become a villain. I think he's definitely going to be like, I like they did the whole little anti-villain, arc and whatnot. And I think that's as far as they're gonna take it. They were like, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if the manga went any further. I think the manga went further with the whole anti-hero stuff, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna stay. That's why they have the spin-off, right? They have the spin-off, the My Hero Academia anti-heroes. Isn't that what is it called? Is that what it's called? There's already a spin-off, and I guarantee you that's kind of like after the whole situation happened and people stopped relying on heroes. Let me see. Vigilantes. There we go. I don't know if that's the case. I literally just got the first book and I have to read it still, the first manga. But I'm pretty sure that's where this comes in. So if you want that, this is kind of like be like, oh hey, if you want freaking oh, you're all good. That's the autobot. Wait, what foul language did it get you for? Villain? I'm gonna have to double check that. I know sometimes it can be a little too freaking exaggerated. You're good, AJ Hart. Casadastrophobia is a fear of falling from the sky. Another understandable fear. Have you been on those sky bridges? Screw those things. Nah, son. I hate those things. But yeah, no, AJ, no, 100%. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that's why they have the spin-off for people who want to see a little bit more of like anti-hero Deku. Oh, the F word. Okay, yeah, avoid the F word. I guess why that one is a little bit too. I'll check. I left Streamlabs on the default, so I think it's gonna just keep freaking blocking that. I guess avoid that one for now. I'll double check and see if I can make it a little bit more lenient. But no, yeah, no. In general, I don't think they're gonna go too far with it. I think they did the little bit. Now they're just gonna start preparing for the final battle where all the freaking like because at this point Shigaraki's overpowered. All he needs to do is just touch someone and they're gone, or anything in the immediate area that he touches is gone. You know what I mean? So it's like there's no way to really like make it any more of a big battle or a big fight beyond just making it like they like it's gonna be a big game of like don't touch me freeze tag. That's literally what it is. It's gonna be a super overpowered like freeze tag freaking like game basically. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I think with like the sniper hero, they can like blast off the things like they could probably blast off his arms, fingers, whatever the frick they have to do. I don't think Shigaraki he has like a super regeneration now, so that's like gonna be a good excuse for them to like blow his freaking limbs off and like that's what's gonna happen. That's what I feel like it's gonna happen. And like on top of that, we have what is her name? They got like the super beefed up freaking Wonder Woman from the United States coming over. She's freaking sick looking. So I have to imagine that's gonna be like whatever her powers are. It's gonna have to be something that can like help out, like either evacuate people or help keep Shigaraki's hands off of people. And I don't know what her power is yet, but that's the only thing I can see. That's the only way I see it going, is if like it's just gonna be a big game of like don't touch me. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Honestly, I'm trying to avoid like I haven't read the manga, so I'm trying to avoid spoilers like on that end. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be freaking sick. I would love to see. I would love to see him fight Shigaraki though. Now with all the freaking crazy cool abilities that he has, you know what I mean? Because like he's gonna be able to keep away from him a lot easier, especially with like the freaking jumping around powers, the where you like can transfer friction over and stuff. Like dude's getting overpowered, and I'm starting to wonder. Like my biggest question is if Shigaraki touches the whip, black whip, like does that count? Does that rot? Does that deteriorate the power? Like I'm just like curious on that end. I don't know. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick to see. But I would hate for one for all. I would hate for one for all to have to like essentially like bite the dust in order for Deku to fully unleash his power. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for 2024. It's gonna be so freaking long. But yeah, no, I would hate to see that. I'd hate to see it, but it wouldn't be out of place. It would, the dude's on his last legs constantly. Oh, and now that you mention it, they're also really playing deep, like with the whole thing with him and speaking to what's his name, ah, Stain. Speaking to Stain, how Stain is like telling him like you can't give up, you gotta keep giving him the whole pep talk. You think that's just them like building him up, so they're like, yeah, that's right. But remember how much you love him, yeah, like a George R. R. Martin style. Y'all remember All Might, y'all love him, don't you? He's just the best, isn't he? Just getting ready to off him. Oh, just starting to warm our hearts to him. There's gonna be a freaking YouTube compilation of like him chasing after Deku with the bento with the food. It's gonna be in black and white and sad. People are gonna be playing all those songs in the background. There's gonna be TikToks. I love it. I can't wait for it. I I don't think Bakugo would go. Stain is freaking dope. And here's the worst part. The worst tragedy about Stain is that like they built the entire like villains league based on Stain. Like even the freaking sword ninja dude. Like he literally just wants to be a part of the villain league because he believed that that's what Stain wanted. But Stain's like, I ain't even trying to hang out with y'all. What you talking about? I don't even like you guys. I have nothing to do with Shigaraki or All for One. Like I have nothing to do with them. He reminds me of Goth and Samurai mixed. Yeah, no, 100%. Uh, uh. So I do love how he and sword ninja dude, like how it's basically like he's literally just copying Stain's costume as well. So that's freaking sick. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Stain. I'll be honest. I want to see what he's gonna be doing. Like I can see him being a vigilante, full on, like flat out. I can see him. But yeah, no, 100%. Like he has nothing to do with the Villains League. He was just specifically trying to wipe out like all the fake heroes, the people who are corrupted. Like, you know, like even though we don't want to admit it, like freaking. Oh well, it's easy to admit. I'll be honest with you. Freaking like freaking what's his name? Hawks? Freaking Hawks was flat out like just murdering people left and right. Like that's just what you have to do. I don't know why people are so like, oh, I can't believe it. It's like, yeah, dude, freaking of course. Look at what happened. You don't think if you would have murdered the dudes sooner, you wouldn't have, like, you know, probably prevented a lot of the bad stuff from happening? But at the end of the day, that's what you gotta do. Hawks, you know, Hawks and the sniper chick, like that's what they are. That they're the bad assassins, you know? What can you do? Ayo, be sure to join the crew. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And hey, if you like that video, you should check out this stuff.